Boy, this is literally the second time of me recording this. The first one, I don't know, my audio was literally kind of bad, so I had to do it again. Anyways, I want to get into a trade breakdown of how I finally made some money. Finally made $407 today. I'm gonna show you how the P&L. Yup. So I made $407 today. I literally was in drawdown yesterday, and now I'm up like 2%. FYI, I've already withdrawn the money. So today's my payout day, and I just didn't. I mean, I've had a slow week, so I just said, let me just take it. Like, let me just take what I have. I can't complain. So, trade breakdown. So basically, like I said, the easiest way on earth to find buyers. Like, I'm not even joking. What do we do when market opens? Market opens at 9:30. So 9:30 opens, and then we literally get a liquidity sweep to the upside. Mind you, 9:25 we already saw liquidity upside, and then 9:30 we still saw those same, like we still kept on playing around those highs. Bruh, the Wi-Fi could just let me, but we still kept on playing around those highs anyway. So when we finished opening, I was like, okay, we're going to dump today, like for sure we're going to sell. I was looking to see whether we'll form a 5 minutes fair value gap, which is obviously always my entry. Like, I use fair value gaps every single time for entries, but I kind of use the 1 minute time frame for confirmations, that type of thing. So I was waiting to see a 5 minute fair value gap get formed, right? But the one thing you realize is that I could have easily used an inverse, because sometimes I use inverse fair value gaps too. And I use an inverse fair value gap, but the thing is, there are so many gaps here. Like, for instance, now this got inversed. Funny enough, I swear I'm actually just okay. No. This actually got inversed way before market open. So this got inversed. I mean, I didn't really care about this again because we invested and just traded higher, so that was kind of useless. But there's a 5 minutes inverse here right now. But I was like, nah, I can't use that because there's a gap here, there's a gap here. Like, there are so many gaps here that are inversed, and I was like, from my experience, I'm like, oh, I already know that the moment you try using any of them, you will get cooked. I mean, you might go, like, obviously, if I had sold, I probably would have gotten my TP, but my entry would have been somewhere here, and my TP or my SL would have been here, and that's ridiculous. Like, that doesn't make any sense in risk reward wise. So I was waiting for a 5 minutes fair value gap. So when 9:35 closed, like when it's kind of closed, I was like, okay, because in the fair value gap, now it's either we form a 1 minute fair value gap and then trade into it and leave this fair value gap open like yesterday, or we tap into the fair value gap. Mind you, I also look at how I did not give a damn about this fair value gap that was here, because I already know that if price is actually bearish, there's a huge tendency you might want to come back to this fair value gap, play around, and then go like this. This is first presented fair value gap and market open. So price will decide to disrespect this thing and just continue going higher. So that's why I was still paying attention to this and not this fair value gap. Okay, so what did I do? I went on a 1 minute time frame to come and see if a 1 minute fair value gap was going to be formed, right? So I went on a 1 minute time frame, and you can see on the 1 minute time frame after 9:35 we got nothing. Like, there was nothing, no fair value gap being formed. I was just patiently waiting, and I was on a call with my Discord members too, and I was telling them that you see the way we're just going down, price is definitely going to want to come back up and literally play around with this fair value gap here. Because I mean, if it's dumping like this, obviously you want to have a retracement. So I wasn't really surprised when price literally started going all the way higher, and I wasn't panicking at all. Okay, that's a lie, I actually was panicking, but I'll explain that later. But so what happened is, since they want for me a fair value gap, I'm just going higher, and I wanted to see whether price will respect this 5 minutes bearish fair value gap. So what I normally like to do is, I don't just enter off the 5 minutes. I don't just set my entry there and just once it taps in, it goes, bro, you will lose your trade faster than you can think. What I normally do is I go on the 1 minute time frame to see if there's any PDRs, like any fair value gap or an inverse fair value gap inside the 1 minute, inside the 5 minute fair value gap, and see if we are respecting it. So that's the confirmation I normally take. So just go on the 1 minute time frame. Wi-Fi. If you just go on the 1 minute time frame, you will see that there is a 1 minute. Oh my god, the Wi-Fi is so bad. Oh my goodness, what? My face is actually tweaking right now, bro. Damn. Oh, okay, finally. You can see that there's a 1 minute fair value gap here. So normally, obviously, sometimes they have like at least more than one or one or two. It doesn't really matter. The point is that it should be within this area. So if I actually drag this tool back, you're going to see that there's an inverse here. Like I said, I didn't give a damn about this inverse because just imagine we invest this and then continue going higher. So that's kind of pointless. If I use that, you probably get cooked. So normally I like to see weak rejections, like literally the thing, like a candle tapping into it and then rejecting off it. So if the bodies remain within the fair value gap, that's a good sign that we're probably respecting the fair value gap and we're going to the downside. Normally, I promise you, I have avoided so many losses rather from just waiting for this confirmation. Like if you don't wait to see whether we're going to respect it, my brother, you are going to get cooked. Like you will get fried. Like everyone will get cooked. So I normally wait for a rejection twice at least. Yeah, twice at most actually, what am I saying? So price tapped into this 1 minute fair value gap here, which surprisingly manages to coincide exactly with the 5 minute fair value gap. So tapped into the 1 minute fair value gap, and I'm not even going to lie. Okay, I'm going to turn off the drawings here so you can see this well. I kind of thought that this candlestick tapped into this fair value gap again, so I didn't actually see that correctly. Sorry, I didn't see that correctly, and then I thought it tapped in, and then I just executed off the entry. So immediately it rejects twice. I'm like, okay, we're expecting the fair value gap. No matter where it is, on the third candle I'll open, and then I have my stop loss at the swing high. So I thought that tapped in, but it actually didn't. My entry would have actually been off this candle here. It should have been off this candle here because as you can see, rejected off this once. Can we turn it off again? Rejected off this once. We're still kind of a little weak, but I mean it's still a weak rejection. It rejected off this gap again. So ideally I should have had my entry there, but I mean we're not all winners. So this is where I got my entry from, and then I had my stop loss at the swing high right here. And for targets, bro, I literally do a minimum of a 1:2. So I set my TP to where I can get a minimum of a 1:2. And the nearest liquidity that I could find was right here. So it was right here, nearest test liquidity. And this was going to give me like a 1:2.9, 1:1 ratio. Very, very decent trade, bro. Like, it was literally clean. But the thing is, I actually didn't hold to full TP. Like, normally during the PS session open, price has a tendency to start reversing, and I wasn't about to come out watch me being up 400. I think at some point I was up 500, and it started going all the way up, and then I was like, oh no, I'm probably going to have a reversal anytime now. And today was also FOMC, and I wasn't like about to come and start waiting to see what happened. So I just closed for $400, and then I was like, oh, I mean, I'm pretty okay with the amount I'm getting paid out, so that was fine. And I also took this trade on my challenge account too. I bought a challenge account when I got my first payout, so I took this. Oh, imagine the payout has been processed. Oh my god! So yeah, they've withdrawn the money, so that's $238. And as you can see, I took the trade on my other account, my funded account. If this thing will just load up, please. Okay, so I took it on my funded account. I made almost like $560 today or something on this account. I took, yeah, so I made over like 550 or so on the account today. So I mean, I just need one more winning trade to pass this account. I mean, it's pretty good. I can't even lie. Like I've literally had like 6 break-even trades in the past week. It's been driving me nuts, bro. Like I'm not even going to lie. Like I've literally been having break-even. And in fun fact, they will stop me at break-even and go directly to TP. So man, I can't even lie. Some people will have started saying, oh, remove the break-even. Try and remove it first. I have back-tested these things. I know that if I remove my break-even, like if I stop setting break-even, I lose more times than I win. Like I'm going to lose a lot. So I can't even come and start competing. Anyways, so I'm probably going to respond to the email now because I'm very sure they sent me an email about my payouts. And I'm probably going to text them, get back to them, and then they're going to send my money. So pretty decent day. I kind of like first win in like a week, bro. First win. And funny enough, I actually finally got myself something in my payout. Like I think the last payout I got, I didn't even buy anything. Like, I did not just bought that. I just got the money and then put it in my bank. Like I didn't really do anything. I mean, I just bought data. Once in a while, I go outside and buy food because everybody has to eat. Come on, I bought food, but I didn't really buy anything for myself. I didn't treat myself. Like I didn't give myself for a milestone that I hit. So I got myself something, and it was a watch. I bought myself a watch. I mean, the watch wasn't too expensive. Like it's not something deep. It just looks very classic, and I love watches. Like I love watches. I love cars. I love tech, basically. So I saw the watch and I was like, oh damn, this looks good. And then I saw someone who was selling it, and I was like, oh, I hit the person up, and I bought the watch from them. It wasn't too expensive. I mean, I'm proud of myself for being able to get damn watch myself. Like, bro, I didn't need anybody to come and pay the watch for me. And I mean, I'm going to pick the watch up tomorrow. Like the watch literally looks amazing. Like I said, it wasn't that expensive, but it looks beautiful. And I'll be happy wearing this, knowing that I'm the one that worked my ass off to get the money to pay for the watch. So I'm definitely going to try and be more consistent with the videos. Like I said, I literally was about to sleep. I was so tired. Like I was literally about to sleep. I was like, oh no, I have to post. Like, how can I just do one video and then quit? Like, how about? So this is day 2, literally, of me starting YouTube. So I'm going to try and be consistent every single day. I'll be posting. So hopefully we'll have another win tomorrow. Imagine like this literally took like hit CP and reversed. Bro, what? Oh my days. But FSC came out bullish though. I mean bearish. So that probably would have been a nice trade to take, but I don't trade past AM session. Anyways, I'll catch you guys tomorrow on another trade breakdown. Today was a very good day. I'm going to get some money today. I'll use that one guide. I'll use that one guide for the next 2 weeks when I get my next payout. So catch you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, boys.